So, tying all this together, Snowden's being charged. He's being charged by the organization which is committing an illegal act. The criminal is declaring the whistleblower a criminal. I think that's an example of a totalitarian regime's ability to control information, and it's expanding. It's not going to stop. Snowden's not going to stop this because they're putting cameras in your cable boxes, because they're going in your Xbox, because they're already in your laptop, your Android, your iPhone, and PSP. The spy network, the grid, the matrix, the police state is only going to continue to grow. And it's because we have irrational beliefs about what the world is supposed to do for us, how we're supposed to behave to others, and how others are supposed to behave to us. And because of those irrational beliefs, and because we cling on to them, we cause more problems, getting angry and pushing out more negativity into the world. And instead of trying to bring the understanding and love that comes with liberty, because liberty is about your love of fellow man, statism is about your love of self. And because we're not going with that, because we got pissed off that they cheated us out of an election, which we saw coming, and we're getting pissed off that they're taking away our rights away, which we saw coming, we yell at those we could be bringing into the fold with the simple example of how our way is better. But instead we call them statists, and we call them sheeple, morons, libtards, republicans. It doesn't stop. Because that's our emotional response to our beliefs. And because we're too busy being freaking emotional about them spying on us and about them arresting our own, from Adam Kokesh to Edward Snowden to Brandon Robb, they're getting away. The EPA, the people who are supposed to protect, the statists' notion of protection of the environment, they're getting away with poisoning our water. Not yours or mine, unless you live in Colorado or Wyoming. But it's ours. The planet is ours to share. Property is a product of your labor. So anyway, they're getting away with that, and they got it so screwed up at this point, you don't even know what side you're supposed to be on. Are you on the EPA side for giving the states their rights back? Or are you on the oil company side because they're a private industry and the free market should take care of them? But are you on the state side because they're the ones who's greasing the wheels to allow all this to happen against the very will of the free market? They're confusing us because we behave emotionally. Well, I'm not saying you, but people. People behave emotionally. Even we are not exempt from that. I jumped all over conspiracy theories when they first come out. I got excited. I was, yeah, government did that. Oh, wait, no, okay, wait. All right, yeah, sometimes, shit happens. We all do it. But that is the reason it's okay for them to put cameras in our living rooms. That emotional response is the reason that they're going to arrest Snowden, and he's going to get charged, and he's going to go to jail. Our emotional responses are the reason that there is so much corruption. The EPA doesn't even do what the hell it was designed to do, even though that no government agency should be doing freaking anything, really. And that intelligence level and that emotional response is the reason that idiots drink whole damn bottles of soy sauce. And that's how all of this connects together. Yeah, it may not be very political. I may not sound very activist. Yeah, it sounds a little philosophical and psychological, if you will. Maybe even a little new agey. But our emotional responses, irrational emotional responses, that's what causes it. And, I mean, come on. Are you really going to argue against it? Are you really going to argue against the fact that it's our irrational beliefs and our irrational emotional responses that are cause of every single human problem on the planet? Are you really going to argue against that? You're telling me intelligent, informed people in control of their emotions and have the least amount of irrational behavior possible in a human being are the cause of these problems? Come on. Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. I don't know how to get it through to the people. That, I would like that. I would like anybody who's listening, especially the new listeners, get in touch with me at Journalistic Revolution. You can get in touch with me at info@journalisticrevolution.com, or you can get in touch with me at the Facebook page, the YouTube account. There's no way. My name's Robert Wasman. I'm on Facebook. I haven't opened an account. Find me. Okay? If the NSA can do it, you can do it. Find me. How do we push that message? How do we push that message? Stop being irrational. Stop being irrationally emotional. Be emotional. We're human, damn it. I fall in love. I get sad. You can hurt my feelings. I can be offended. But am I reacting to those emotions, or am I reacting to the situation? 9/11 scared the ever-loving crap out of every single one of us, no matter what you thought happened. If you believe the official story, and God help you if you do, but if you believe the official story, I get it. That's scary. There's faceless, godless heathens out there coming to get us. I get that. I'd be scared too if that were true. If you think that our government was in complete control over 9/11, and if you do, I would love to debate you sometime because I'm somewhere in the middle. But if you believe that our government was in complete control of 9/11, I get it. That's scary. What the hell can't they do if they can do that? And if you're like me, that you think that it was a little bit of both, that's even scarier. Because realistically, that means we have to worry about an outside threat and an inside threat. Oh, wait, you mean to tell me that because of government interventionism overseas, that there might be people who want to kill me just because of the place I'm born? Yeah, that's possible. But if you're going to tell me that they're the enemy, when they're not the ones wanting to put cameras in my freaking living room, when they're not the ones who can grab my metadata anytime they want and store it because it may be relevant later, if they're not the ones who are going to arrest a man who confirmed to the masses what we have been trying to tell people since 2003, how the hell am I supposed to think that they're the only enemy out there? I want to end this on a good note. We have 13 minutes. And I want to end this on a note that gives us hope instead of fear. I want to end this on a note of accomplishments instead of defeats. I'm not a leader. I'm nobody important. I just like to observe what I see. I have done a lot in my life. And the more I did, and the more I learned, the more I realized I haven't done, and I don't fucking know. I don't have the answers. And anybody who tells you that they have the answers are trying to fucking sell you something. But I want to end this on a good note. Because I got involved in activism back in 1998. And we were considered the low of the low back then. I ate out of dumpsters. We had to depend on donations for us to be able to carry out these direct action campaigns. We had nowhere to live. We had no income. We literally had to depend on the kindness of strangers and those who supported our cause. And there weren't many of us. Yeah, we had some pretty good protests, like in Seattle and such, but I mean, for the most part, we were small in numbers. Then 9/11 happened. And people didn't buy the bullshit. I mean, they did it first. I mean, who didn't? Who didn't go, holy crap, whoa, what just happened? Who attacked us? Who didn't do that for a moment? But they didn't buy it. And you saw a 9/11 truth movement develop. I was all about it. And out of the 9/11 truth movement, you saw the zeitgeist movement. I don't agree with them 100%, but it was another movement. Then you had truthers and zeitgeisters. And then you had 2008, Ron Paul, and the birth of the Tea Party movement. So now not only did you have the anarchist direct activists, my small group of people I started with in the 90s, you had the zeitgeisters, then the truthers, and now the Tea Partiers. And then a new one was born, the Ron Paul bots. And from them, all of a sudden, libertarian became a widely used word. All of a sudden, liberty became common in a conversation. Economics, personal liberty, these words that were so bad to say not so long ago I hear them daily. And I'm not talking about just from people's within my liberty circles. We have come so far. We slowed down after the elections, and I'm guilty of it too. I came home after that weekend, or after that week, and I was distraught. I was done. I was going to give up. I walk into the house. My 6-year-old daughter walks up to me and she goes, "Daddy, did we do it? Did we win?" And I looked at her and I said, "No, babe. We didn't win. They cheated." And she goes, "Well, you know what we do with cheaters?" "Don't worry, Dad. There's always next year." From the mouth of babes. But this year, I'm not looking to win an election. I'm looking to win myself back. And I'm hoping that that's your guys' goal too. I hope that you are going to become the alphas of your own lives. I hope that you, like me, are going to lead yourself to freedom and nobody's going to stand in the fucking way. And that is where we are now. That's where we are. Are you on? Are you doing this? Are we down? Is this what's happening? Or are you going home? Because the line in the sand has been drawn. They're arresting our people, they're spying on our families, and they're killing our brothers and sisters of the human race all over the damn world. I'm not asking you to pick up a damn gun. Pick up your phone. Pick up a camera. Pick up a microphone. Call somebody. Videotape someone. Scream louder. Show your friends. And do it in love. Because if you can't love the freedom of choice of those around you, you can never expect them to love the freedom of your choice.